everybody. My name is Kat Link, and I will be your host for the next few runs going on. Thank you very much for being here, NoReset, and our next run is going to be with AnEternalEnigma, speedrunning Silent Hill 4, any %. Take it away.
That's me, AnEternalEnigma. Hello, thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. Here we are. We are here. I've made it. My internet is graciously letting me stream right now. Very nice of them. Hello. It is a pleasure to be back with NoReset Speedrun doing Silent Hill 4 yet again. This time, we won't have any EDM rave music off to our right. We can actually enjoy the run. It'll be a good time. But it is a pleasure to be here. This event benefits a great cause. Autism is something that runs in our family as well. I have a nephew that has dealt with that since he was born, still has that going on. I am more than thrilled to be a part of this. And I want to thank NoReset for allowing me on yet again, to show off Silent Hill 4, but also, again, to get a good cause, get some, what's the word I'm looking for? It's 3 a.m. here. We've got to get some attention on a good cause. That's what we're here for. And I got Silent Hill in front of me. You got to bear with me just a little bit. All right. So as you can see, I told everybody I break out the bow tie for super important occasions. And I know they're like, just get on with it. So let's go ahead and get it started. I will give you a countdown when the timer starts. Timer person, it'll be in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is the any % run. We play it on easy, so go ahead and get your salt out. If easy mode's a problem, go ahead and get your salt out. We're playing on easy mode. Hopefully everything sounds good. I keep frantically looking over to my right, making sure my internet's good. So if you see me shoot a look over there, it's my internet, looking at my internet.
Our next bonus run for tomorrow.
All right, so we are in the game. This is Silent Hill 4. And this is the first game that puts you in first person for parts of the game. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The jitters are there. They'll go away in a moment. We got some chocolate milk. This is very important to the run. Because if we don't get that chocolate milk, we cannot move on. No, we cannot. All right, so let's go to the window. I have a little bit of a new setup here, and I have my mouse pad in a little bit of a new position. So of course I didn't practice it too much. So bear with me if you see a little weirdness. All right, we'll turn around here. We cannot skip that little view of Cynthia through the window. We just kind of have to watch it if you're wondering why we sat there and just looked at it. So when you're moving around in the room, you want to stay strafing, because if you strafe, you'll move a little bit faster. All right, we're going to go through this hole in the apartment. You ever wake up and just, Kat, have you ever found a hole in your bathroom before that you just have to climb through? Has that ever happened to you?
Maybe once or twice.
Once or twice. I don't know how things are in Canada, but down here in Georgia, it happens all the time. We just had tornadoes come on through here, so sometimes they happen. When you find a hole in your bathroom, sometimes you just got to climb through it. So that's what we're doing right now.
Find out what's on the other side.
There might be a person on the other side. I don't know. There might be a person on the other side. We will see. So we're going to show up here. Once we go through this hole and go through the door, or go through that hole, we see we're back in our customary third-person Silent Hill. They give you a little taste of that first person when you're in the room. First time in the series that you ever are in first person. But once we get to the subway, we're back to our familiar third person. You'll see a little bit. You see what I'm doing here with the camera, where I'm steering it? I'm steering the camera. So in Silent Hill 4, you don't have tank controls. You have the other controls, and I'm a boomer, so the word escapes me right now. But this game's control is very bizarre, and when you play the PC port, it gets even more bizarre. Because if you try to move too much in the PC version, you're going to get like a weird taste of those tank controls. And it's going to be jarring. If any of you have ever played Devil May Cry 1 and you notice those camera changes, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're just looking through a peephole in our room. Standard, hole in the bathroom, peephole in the living room. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we have to go through this phone here. We've got to listen to Cynthia on the phone. We can't skip it. It's just the way it is. She's going to tell us she's got a token. She's got one.
Good time for a donation then?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go through this hole again, so yeah, go for it.
Oh, perfect. We have a $50 donation from Factory Davy, just simply giving a nice salute. And we have a $5 donation from staying up from Zombie Bizzle, sorry.
Zombizzle.
Some Zombizzle. My apologies. It's a little late here.
It's late here too.
Saying staying up late to support one of my favorite streamers. Good luck and have fun, Enigma.
Thank you. All right, so we're back in the subway. We got those subway coins. We're gonna avoid that dog. We're in subway 1. Trying to think of what is wild here. So you're running down here. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. When you set your controls to run walk, one of the quirks of the PC version is you don't really have good control. The PC version does not have good analog control. It's very much just 8 ways. There's not like it doesn't feel like full analog. So to help keep Henry from running into just nonsense, what you want to do is you want to feather the run walk button. That way, if he tries to fly around corners, you can take tighter turns around corners. And it definitely helps. And when you're running towards the camera like that, he can stay in a straight line a little bit better. So I try to keep those vantage points as much as I can. As much as I can. We're just going through these subway cars. Anybody that's played Silent Hill 3 and got lost in this subway car, you may see this in Silent Hill 4 and think, oh my gosh, again? But thankfully, Silent Hill 4 subways are not as mazy as Silent Hill 3's. They just kind of, it's like a U shape. You just kind of go up and down. We're going to go through the third door here. Henry likes to fly off in the middle of nowhere, so I'm going to be really careful when I take that turn. But you see here, I'm going to show you a good demo here how I'm steering the camera. I am not moving Henry. I am steering the camera. And I can even go up and down if I want. See how I'm doing that? That is a much better way of getting him to move versus actually changing his direction. You won't slow down his momentum a little bit if you just steer the camera. And the previous Silent Hill games don't do that. Why this one does it? I don't know. I can't tell you the answers to these questions. I know a lot about Silent Hill, but I don't know everything. And yes, in case you're wondering, that is a Silent Hill slot machine over my shoulder. Straight from Japan. Oh, that's some bad luck right there. Straight from Japan. Hi. All right, let's see here. Since we're not doing green screens, I had to get a little fancy in the background, you know what I mean? All right, so this part of the game is going to be kind of daunting. We're going to go up to the escalator. Kind of an okay route, not horrible. But we didn't get the full dialogue, so that's good. All right, you can always skip this one. It's always free. We're going to have 3 singular ones coming up right here. If they swing with their right arm, you're good. If they swing with their left arm, you got to be careful. All right, they got me on the double right there. That's all right, though. It didn't knock me back as far. All right, we're going to have 3 pairs and then a singular one. If they swing really hard with the left hand, you can kind of go. All right, there we go. That was a freebie. We have 2 tightly packed ones here. All right, they're both... Oh, you see the hit boxes? They got me. All right, we can go there. They were lenient. All right. Oh. All right, there we go. All right, they were lenient. They were lenient. The RNG gods are lenient. There is some new tech being developed to see if you could kind of stun them out of doing anything right there, but it's not really developed yet. People that are way smarter than me on this game are trying to figure out ways to potentially get those enemies to not even attack, but nothing concrete has been developed yet. We're going to go through the whole again. If we got any more donations, Kat, you can read some if you'd like.
Sure thing, we definitely do. We got a $10 donation from Chauvin saying, gotta donate for one of my favorite streamers. Let the Enigma be eternal.
That's the dream.
We also have a $20 donation from Satori Earth saying, Cat, Enigma, Silent Hill. My goodness, some good background for my night.
It's better than RE6.
True.
We've done that. It was better than RE6. Oh.
Don't want to go back to that.
No, not going back to that ever again.
And one more donation. We have a $30 donation from Metal Waldo saying, much love all. Thank you, Metal Waldo.
Thank you. So right here, because of one of the quirks, by the way, I have a Ricola in my mouth. Sorry about that. My throat's a little, my vocal cords are not happy with me right now. But you'll see me tilt the camera when I'm turning sometimes, going down those little walkways. for some odd reason, and you'll really see this in the water prison. Oh, hold on. Let me see if we can get the dog boost. Dog boost. Look at that. I stepped in front of the dog after its attack animation ended, and it gave me a little roller skate boost to the door. I got it that time. I didn't get it on my last marathon. I got it that time. All right, good deal. But yeah, sometimes if you run if you can tilt the camera and have him run at a diagonal, he runs more accurate. I don't understand it, but it's just the way it is with this game. But see right here, this is all camera tilts. I'm just holding down W, but I am steering Henry to the door. It is if you've ever played Silent Hill 3 PC, and Kat will tell you this because she plays it. That game has very specifically accurate and good feeling controls, at least to me.
I love Silent Hill 3 controls.
But then you come to this game and it is a complete mess. I don't know what changed, but it's really strange. It's really strange, especially considering for me, because I did not play. Silent Hill 4 was the first game that I speedran. By the way, remember our chocolate milk? This is going to be very, very important that we get this to Jasper. If we do not get him this chocolate milk, he will not let us continue this game. Very crucial. He throws that down. We didn't see the cutscene, but you hand him that chocolate milk like a gentleman, and he takes that shovel and he just throws it down. He's got to drink it now. He doesn't have time to hand it to us. But yeah, getting back to the previous thing, I played Silent Hill 4 first, and I'm not much of a mouse and keyboard person. I used to run this with a controller. I went to the mouse and keyboard kicking and screaming until I played Silent Hill 3. And I did that with a mouse and keyboard. And then mouse and keyboard finally clicked for me when I did that. As soon as I played Silent Hill 3 on the mouse and keyboard, I don't know what it was about Silent Hill 3, but the controls on that game are so good. It finally made those controls work for me. But then you get back here and it's just strange. It is a very strange thing. All right, so what we're doing here, another first in the series, inventory management. We love that, don't we? We love inventory management. Do we? No? Crickets? Okay. Well, what we're going to do here, we just picked up a key. So the game, being as clever as it is, tells you if you examine the key that you cannot continue with it in your inventory. So what you have to do is you have to go back to your room, put the key up, and then go back to the main area and get the key back. So it's a little wink way of extending the game just a tad. So here we go. See, Silent Hill 4 loves to do this as well. They love to put tons of enemies in one specific area. I practiced this and only got hit once, but guess who got hit 5 times now? See? It's just a roll of the dice with this one. You can do the same thing twice. At least for me, you can do the same thing twice. And you'll get different results, just the way it goes. Anybody that's ever speedran Resident Evil 3 original knows that feeling as well. So we're going to go back here. We're going to keep it simple. We're just going to get the key back out. That mouse cord is bugging me. All right, let's get that key back out. That's all we're doing. We just put the key up, going back to get it, and then we're going to be done with Forest World 2. So before this one wraps up, Jasper is going to be outside this door. We're going to feather that. We're going to feather that A right there so that he doesn't run into that fence. We have to engage this little memo here to get Jasper to teleport into this room where he's, he's just going to set himself on fire, and then we'll continue. Standard video game things.
Just a quick interjection here.
Yeah.
We just reached $13,000.
Very nice.
Which is amazing. With that being a donation from Thompson for $100 saying, Pour les enfants, bonne chance, Enigma.
Oh boy. Can you translate that?
It says, for the kids, good luck, Enigma.
Thank you. I'm going to be doing this tomorrow. So they like to hit me with those French donations. I took French in high school, so I got a little bit of it. So I'll get my chops warmed up for those tomorrow. But thank you everybody for all the donations. Already hitting $13,000 is amazing. But you know what I always say, keep it coming in. There is no limit. All right, so right here, You see, here is a perfect example of running in a diagonal with the camera tilted. If you try to do that without a camera tilt, it's going to be a nightmare. I don't know, and I accidentally engaged that. But the good thing about this is when you're looking at memos, the in-game time does not tick. Same deal here. We're going to run in a diagonal and tilt that camera. So he just hooks in that diagonal, and that's it. It's really strange how this PC version does that. If I was not tilting that camera, he would not run that smoothly. Very, very quirky. So we are in the water prison. For those of you that do not know, you run in each area twice. We do 5 main areas, and then we do a mid area, which we all know is the hospital, and then we come back and do it again. Mr. Thompson, I see you in chat. I know what you're doing. You're trying to get that. You're trying to get all that going. You totally didn't write that on purpose. I know you didn't. I know you. But thank you, in all seriousness. Thank you to everybody that has donated. Great stuff. I'm so glad to be a part of this event again. I'll never not be grateful to be involved in stuff like this. So just thank you all again. It's a blast, and it is a thrill. It's a thrill blast. It's a blast thrill. All right. So remember Silent Hill 2? Remember how James Sunderland liked to jump down just these crazy dark holes? Well, this is a little bit of a tribute to that. They're not as deep as the other ones, but we're just going to go in different floors of this water prison. And there's going to be a jump scare here. Surprise enemy. Surprise enemy. All right. So what we've got here now, PC exclusive skip. At least I think it still is. Yeah, you soft lock the game if you try to do this. We're going to do pause buffers. We're going to pause the game here before the game can go into the cutscene. There's one. Oh! They're very difficult to do. You have a very tight window. All right. It would have been good to get both of those because the top 2 are the ones you want. You got 2 on the top. You got 4 in the middle. So let's see what we can do here. 1, 2. We missed the third one. There we go. 4 out of 6 isn't bad. So what we're doing there, to give you a little bit of a technical explanation, we are pausing the game before it is able to fade off into a cutscene. And why that is important is the fact that Silent Hill 4, for some reason, its in-game timer counts the time that is in your cutscene, that you watch cutscenes. Silent Hill 1, 2, or 3 does not do that. But if you watch cutscenes in Silent Hill 4, it is ticking your in-game time. Why that is different, again, we'll never, ever know, but it is just what it is. So it is very important to get those right. And if you get those top 2, you can totally skip the cutscene that triggers at the bottom. Unfortunately, we did not get it there, but you know what? That's just marathon luck, baby. I practice this all the time. I did 6 out of 6 the last 2 runs. Do I get it on the marathon? No way. Never. Never, ever. All right, so we're done here. Water prison. We're going to enter a code 0302. We got any more donations?
We sure do. We have a $20 donation from AJ Shank saying, Internet May, Comedy Pizza Life Coach, Eternal Enigma.
I like that.
We also have another $20 donation from Super Sonic saying, really cool to see Enigma running and Cat hosting for this. You're both amazing. Aw, thank you, Super
Thank
Sonic.
you, Super Sonic. Thank you.
Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure thing. We have a $10 donation from Raging Mule saying, staying up late to support a great cause and a great streamer. Good luck, Coach. L1R1.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. All right, but thank you. I had some bad RNG on some of these practice runs. One legit was L11R11, so I'm not looking too forward to that, but we'll see. All right, so we are in, I do believe, I think this is Building World. So we're going to grab a Sword of Obedience here. There's only 5 of these in the entire game. Very important for pinning down these ghosts. And that reminds me of something that I forgot to let you know about how the gameplay is also different from Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. The game's enemies are mostly ghosts. They are unkillable. You cannot kill them, much unlike the enemies of Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. You cannot kill them. What you can do is the game gives you 5 Swords of Obedience. And you have to pick and choose which ghost you want to pin down. The ones that you don't pin down will terrorize you as the game moves on. And I hate that we missed that cutscene right there. It's I think that's a Braintree who falls off the building. He falls. It's got to be 50, 100 feet. He falls off the top of the building and he lands and he just says, "Ouch! Damn it!" That's all he says. He's like a stunt man. Another thing, I don't know if anybody caught it. Henry said, "There's enough food here to feed an army of cats," but the picture is actually of a dog on the animal food. I don't know if Henry just just wasn't paying too much attention. I mean, to be fair, I might miss a few details here and there if you saw if I saw what he was dealing with. Uh-oh, hold on. Dee Dee said something in the chat.
Yes, he did.
If I can guess left and right door, Dee Dee will donate $10 for each. You encourage anybody who wants to follow. All right. Okay. I'm going to say, somebody document this. I'm going to say the key is going to be in L5 and Eileen will be in R8. I'm going to say L5, R8. I hope I can remember that. I'm going to grab this health.
Written down for you.
I'm going to get that health just to be safe. Actually, I didn't need to get that. I'm in the first half of the game. Oops, who cares? All right, here we go. It's only a few seconds, right? This is just an exhibition. We're just kind of, oh, okay. All right. You want to play these games? All right. You got to be careful here. Oh, okay. If that dog bites your leg when you're turning that corner, you will get a long bite animation. It is not good. It is not fun. All right. There are some new strats that have been developed, but just to be marathon safe, I know my limits. I am going to play it safe here and get the Rusty Axe and some of the new runs and some of the new tech that has emerged. There's no, you don't pick up the Rusty Axe just to be safe. I am, just in case I run into any issues. What's our total, by the way, Kat? Can you see the total?
For the donations?
Yeah.
It is 13,169. Nice. And 74 cents.
To be at that amount already in this marathon is so wild. I could just scream. You're welcome. All right. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I do it every time. You caught me off guard with that 69, though. I was not ready for that. I was like, nice. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Threw me off. All right. Anyways, this is just stair walking simulator. We're just trying to get optimal routes to go up the stairs. If you got any more donations, this would be the perfect time for it.
We sure do. We have a $5 donation from Skunk Rocker saying, "I just wanted to say hi. I'm glad you're doing another awesome stream for another awesome cause. Good luck on the one truth. You'll need it."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We have another donation for $12.53 from M. Angel saying, "Hello, Coach and Kat. Hopefully Eileen behaves in this run." Let's hope. Come on,
yeah.
Eileen.
We'll see.
We have a $10 donation from Llama Trot saying, "The ultimate entertainer combined with a great cause. Thanks, Coach."
Thank you very much.
We have a $5 donation from Sable Mind saying, "Save the room, Coach."
I'm trying.
And on top of that, we have a $50 donation from I'm Greaser saying, "Here's to a good L1R1 on the one truth. Hope Pendleton enjoyed his chocolate milk. Cheers."
That was we don't talk about Murphy Pendleton here. That's another game. We don't talk about him. No doubt about it. We don't talk about him. All right. So we're in I guess what you could call the final of the first half of this game. We're in apartment world. This is the apartment world that Henry and Eileen live in, but it is not the same. Walter's this dude on the staircase, he's very upset and he's kind of taking things over right now. So that's why things look a little off. So when you're playing this game casually, you will know that this is an area where you get a lot of those red papers. You'll get a lot of those red papers that stick under to Henry's door and you go back in and read them. However, when you are running this game, you do not need to get all of them. There's one half paper that is the only thing you need to get to continue your progress. and it is in the room with the fridge, with all the leeches on the floor and the unfortunate fate of an animal in the fridge. Ah, we laid the dog. All right, what we're going to do here, you may be wondering, how did I do that? How did I get there without engaging the leeches? Well, if you hit, hold on, this is hard to do while talking. All right, there we go. If you notice I do not have a weapon equipped, right? There's no weapon equipped in my hand. So when you go up to those things with the leech, if you hit the ready weapon button, that was a good dodge. If you hit the ready weapon button with no weapon in your hand, Henry will ignore those leeches on the ground and he'll just go right for his thing. It's very convenient. He'll just go right for his target. So very, very convenient. That was how we were able to get that. So we have the one red paper that is the only one we need to progress. There's a ton of red paper in this. And this is my favorite part of the game when playing this casually, because you learn so much about the tenants and everything. And but you only need to get one. And right there, when you put the paper under the door, if you immediately engage the door again, he just pops up out of his slow rising animation. So you can save about a second or two there as well. We're going to go back in. We slip that piece of paper under the door and we're going to go pick it up. And once we do this, a key is going to appear next to his bed. And that is going to allow us to get into room 303. It is going to allow us to get Eileen. And then the everyone's favorite random part of the game will begin. So we're going to go in here and get that done. Trying to think if there's anything else here. This is pretty much the end of Apartment World 1. Again, we're going to utilize our camera steer. Nothing else here. But, oh, Eileen didn't like that. She didn't like that. She did not like that at all. So we're going to go back to the room. This is the last time I do believe you come back to the room and it heals you. That's something else I haven't talked about. The room, until a point coming up very soon, heals you. But that is going to change very, very shortly. We're going to put these 4 placards in the door. Another hole will emerge. We're going to go to the hospital. Do we have any more donations real quick?
We don't have any donations at the moment, but we do have an incentive coming up.
The incentives? All right.
That. We have a bonus game for Mega Man Maker custom stages coming up that unlocks at $15,000. We're pretty close. It would be really awesome to be able to see that.
15,000, do it. All right, here we go. Everybody's favorite part of the game. There are 22 rooms. Oh, we got perfect wheelchair RNG. The wheelchairs will not hit me. These rooms are random. There are 22 rooms in. Oh my goodness! The key was in the first room! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Oh, they know we're here. I cannot believe that. So let me explain to you why that is crazy. This room is randomized. There is no random manipulation, okay? We're still looking for Eileen. There she is. What was that? What was that, L6? My goodness. I can't even talk. That's so wild. So this room has 22 rooms in it. The contents are randomized. Nobody has found an RNG manipulation yet. And you need to find a key. And I was not prepared for that. You need to find a key and you need to find Eileen. And it is very, here we go. The game is fixing itself. Eileen didn't come through the door. All right, there you go. Usually when something goes good, something quickly goes wrong. So Eileen didn't come through the door. That may have messed up the enemy progress here, but we can fix that if it's an issue. All right. But yeah, that is crazy good luck. And the room is officially no longer healing us. There was a little text there that I skipped that said the air in this room is feeling heavy. It is no longer healing us. So we're going to go back. Hopefully I did not disrupt that enemy's pattern and Eileen can get through, but if not, I can just knock the enemy away because I do have a melee weapon now. I am still very overwhelmed by that turn of events. All right, let me see if I can. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. I got that enemy to kind of focus away, so Eileen should come through. There she is. Woo! That scared me for a moment. All right. So what we want to do here, no matter if the enemies hit you, you've got to stay in a center path to pull Eileen to the door. It doesn't matter if they hit you. I didn't really have much problem there, but we have to spam this till Eileen. The reason we do that is because every time the text is on the screen, in-game timer is not running. Eileen should be... Of course not. Of course she's not there. Why would she be? This is a marathon. Why would she be there? Why would she do the right thing? Come on. Eileen kind of mimics your movements. There she goes. Eileen kind of mimics your movements about half with half enthusiasm. So this part of the game, it is now an escort mission the rest of the way through. It is not about how fast Henry moves in a lot of these parts. It is about how fast Eileen moves. You will notice here that I am slowly kind of turning Henry to his right. The reason I'm doing this is because if I run in a straight shot down these stairs, Eileen is going to kind of gradually slide to her left. She'll hit the guardrail or that space, and she'll sidestep. Oh, there she did it. I went too far. I'm too focused on talking. She'll kind of stop, sidestep, and that costs you a few seconds. Hopefully we won't do that again. And we're going to go back to revisiting all of these areas. This is Subway 2. I do need a little bit of quiet right here. I just need to make sure that she makes it through and hear this enemy if it hits her. Okay, it did not. That was the first thing. Sometimes in rare situations, that enemy can be very aggro and hit Eileen, and that's not good. All right, I need to listen to this too. All right, we're good. I just need to hear footsteps, so we are good there. We're going to go back to the room. I'm going to show you the trick with the skipping the leeches again. Boom, 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 boom. See? Didn't touch them. We're going to go back to the room. I'm sorry if I randomly mute. I have a dry cough that still kind of pops up. I unfortunately had the you-know-what a few months ago, so I have a little dry cough that still kind of pops up. So sorry if you get a random cough here and there. We're going to pick up a envelope here with a key. We're going to go back. We have to come back here like 3 times in Subway 2. It's a little strange. But we're going to go back here. Now, there is a new piece of speedrun tech here that I am going to utilize. It's not really that wild, but it's very strategic. Sometimes we used to think it was random if Eileen would get hit here. It's not random. We can manipulate it now. And I'll explain it when I do it. We go through here. And instead of running straight down, I'm just gonna wait. All right. Supposedly, if you wait 2 seconds there, Eileen will leave that area. Excuse me, Cynthia will leave that area and will not hit Eileen. There is some discussion on whether or not you need to hear the sound effect. The current world record holder, by the way, shout outs to the current world record holder, Funky Orange, who has completely obliterated this game. I am mere a distant 3rd place on the leaderboard behind Funky Orange and the one and only Wuss Cake. But there has been some discoveries made on whether or not you can get Cynthia out of that. And it does appear that you can if you wait a few seconds on that staircase. So that is a pretty neat little discovery. So we're going to go back this way. We're going to go back to this other hole. And then we're going to do some big inventory management right here. Now, just for the sake of the marathon, I am going to play it safe here. In world record runs, we do put up, the handgun does get put up in the case. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play it safe just for the sake of the marathon. So I'm going to put up everything except the handgun and the coin. So we're going to put that up. We have to wash the coin. And the game does tell you, if you ever want to play this game casually, it does tell you straight up to wash the coin in the sink. All right, so that is in there. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on here. So we're going to go back this way. When we go up the escalator, we're going to finally, for the first time in this entire run, we are going to drum roll, equip a weapon. I know, it's wild, right? We're going to equip a weapon finally. We're going to equip the handgun. What I'm going to do is use a safety strat here just for stability purposes. I am going to skip the first one. You can always skip the first one. I'm going to shoot the middle 2, and then I'm going to leave the last one alone. There's only, thankfully, 4 of these you have to do. So we're going to skip that one. And since you'll see kind of what we're doing here. Do we have any more donations?
We definitely do. We have a $10 donation from X Brandon X saying, "Give what I can for a good cause. Best of luck, Coach, on the run, and let's hope for some good RNG going forward."
Thank you.
Right, and we have another $10 from Leeches saying, "Time for a blast from the past. Hey, Enigma, I would normally be asleep, but I wanted to watch your run. Hank needs to sell some more propane. Tell El Testa to stop tweeting and pay attention."
Boy, there's a reference. Old El Testa hanging out on her phone on AGDQ. Thank you very much. Gosh, can you believe that was over 4 years ago already? All right, so let's see if we keep Eileen back there. Oh, yeah, we're good, I think. Oh, I can't tell if she's limping or not. Okay. We'll see in a moment. We'll see in a moment if I did the Cynthia thing right. If I didn't, we'll just chalk it up to me being third place. Second loser. All right, so we're going to use this coin here. Go right there. And we're going to get the murder scene key. There's a lot of stuff to do here in Subway 2, and the rest of the areas are not this detailed, thankfully. I am really curious to see. This is actually the first time I've tried to utilize this Cynthia despawn strategy. Let's see if we got it. Ran too far on the diagonal. I don't know. I don't think she's limping. I can't tell if she's limping or not. No, she's not. She looks good. Wow. That's wild. That is a wild discovery. That's the first time I've ever utilized that. I was reviewing the world record before, after my last practice run. It's going to be wild if that's accurate. Wow. Yeah, she's not limping. Oh my goodness. The things people discover in these speed runs. All right. So one thing I didn't get to talk about is I got some pretty good RNG on those enemies I was shooting, on one of them at least. There's a lot of randomness in this game. Oh, perfect. There's a lot of randomness in this game. Sometimes it takes 4 shots to kill. Sometimes it takes 5. We got half and half. If you're wondering why I only shot that enemy twice, it's because if you shoot it twice, it doesn't kill it, but it makes the enemy kind of sag down, and Eileen can go through it without getting hit. So that's good. So we're just going to run by this one. It just saves time to go this way because you've already cleared the enemies out. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. And Eileen will immediately come on down because there's no fence or door, so it doesn't matter how far away she gets from you. She just appears. The game is lenient. Oh, that's bad luck. We got a second ghost in here. Oh, never mind. That's part of the new strategy. That's right. Sharon is always in there. That ghost name is Sharon. I forget her last name. Crozadilla, I bet would know. But, oh, this isn't good. We have to run very... Yep. Oh, the game gave me a break. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. The game gave me a break right there. Usually when Cynthia... Oh my. What on earth? Wow, I got some really good luck there. Eileen's looking a little rough, but she's all right. Usually what happens there, if Cynthia grabs you, you're stuck for a few seconds, maybe 4 or 5 seconds. And even then, she's almost guaranteed to get between you and Eileen, but she did not. But as you see, Eileen did take a little bit of damage, but she's not limping. I only need Eileen to be okay in the first 2 rooms of Forest 2. If she's okay in those, we are fine. But she is not limping, and that is good. She may start chanting and saying mumbo jumbo, but we'll be all right, I think. All right, so we're going to go to Forest 2. This part of the game introduces yet another new mechanic that you haven't had yet. Walter Sullivan, remember the creepazoid on the staircase that tried to give you the doll? He shows up, and he's not very happy with you. He starts stalking you through this game. We're going to get the torch. We're going to light it up. The game will give you the option of going back to your room to light the torch and oil to keep it lit longer. But if you know where you're going, you have enough time to get the doll heads out of the wells. And Venera, if you're watching, I will not forget the 4th body part. It was a thing back in the day. I always forgot the 4th body part in the well. All right, we'll wait for Eileen. Oh my, Eileen is... Can we have claps in the chat for Eileen? She is behaving so well. She is just a dream right now. Look at this! I can't believe this. You may be saying to yourself, to any of the uninitiated out there, you may be saying to yourself, how in the world are you freaking out like this? You've been running this for 7 years. I'm telling you, Eileen's cooperation is never, ever guaranteed. All right, so I am going to change to this gun, and in my excitement, I forgot to shoot the bullet out of it. So let's just do that. All right. So I'm going to grab the silver bullet. Again, there's only like 4 or 5 of these in the main game. We only need 1 for the any percent run. And what I'm going to do to skip an animation here is I'm going to switch to the torch and then immediately go through the door. Saves a few seconds. Seconds here, seconds there. They all add up. Trust me. So we got the second of 5. We do have an inventory management system that is refined to the point where we can get all 5 body parts in one run, which is nice. The good thing about Walter is that he hates everything, not just us. So if there are birds or dogs around, Walter will try to attack those too. It's pretty humorous. I have seen him go buck wild trying to chainsaw a bird in this area, and it is quite humorous. So what we're going to do here with Eileen is leave her in this area. It is not important that we bring her along for the ride. So we can safely leave her in that middle area. There are no enemies there that can get her. It is a safe zone. So even though the game does not like you leaving Eileen by herself, which does increase her possession levels, it is okay if we leave her there because no enemies are going to hit her. We're going to reunite with our old friend Jasper. Our old friend Jasper, who is very upset that his chocolate milk ran out. That's why he's on fire right now. And we're going to go over here. We're just going to be getting some more body parts for right now. I think in this area we can get 2 body parts, but we're just going to be doing the thing again where we're running up and down certain areas. Do we have any more donations?
We have one here from Anonymous with $11.11 with no comment. But thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you. Now, right here, they like to mess with you. There's a torch that you have to light, and it's conveniently hidden behind that tree. Conveniently hidden behind that tree. It gets a lot of newbies when I'm watching them play this on Twitch. By the way, if you ever play this for the first time and you advertise this as your first playthrough on Twitch, I may not say anything, but I'm probably watching. So I love watching people play these games for the first time. It's a thrill. And I do not backseat. I don't give anybody help they don't want. I just enjoy the show. It is a lot of fun. So I highly encourage you play this if you haven't. To me, it is kind of the weakest of the original 4, but it is still a very good game in my opinion. It was a little rushed to release, but it has still got a piece of my heart. I enjoy it. So we're gonna go through and light the torch one more time. I think for the 4th time. And I just mentioned watching people play this for the first time, and it hit me when I see Jasper. And I'm impressed by this mental ingenuity here. I have seen more than one person think that they can light the torch on Jasper's body because he's on fire. It doesn't work, but darn if it's not a good idea. Darn if it's not smart. Oh, I'm going to get hit there. That was a bad route. It's all right, though. I changed the camera too early, but that's okay. Like Bob Ross said, we don't make mistakes. We just make happy accidents. And if we can laugh, that's all that matters. So we're going to go through here. We're going to pick up 3 items on this part. It might help if I had loaded the gun with a silver bullet. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right. You didn't see that. Okay. I had a feeling I was forgetting something. All right. Pickaxe of Despair. Good thing I looked at it now, though. Pickaxe of Despair is the first of 3 items here. We're going to skip a cutscene with little Walter. As soon as we come out of it, we're going to get the Saint Crested Medallion. And we have room for 1 more piece of our inventory. Remember, Silent Hill 4, the first game in the series to introduce inventory limits, inventory management. So we have to be very careful not to overload our inventory, but we've got just enough space in our 10 spots to get the 5th body part. We're going to go stick that on the mannequin that is on the burned mannequin or whatever you want to call it. On top of here, we're going to guide Eileen. Remember, Eileen does mimic your movements half-heartedly. Oh my gosh, that's actually perfect. And I froze. I didn't know what button to hit. I'm still getting used to this keyboard thing, but we got it. All right, so let's go down the staircase. We have to be very careful not to get Eileen stuck on the staircase, so we're going to run Henry into that wall. And we're going to put the medallion on the wall. There we go. Forest 2 is done. So now it's just Stairmaster simulation again. Now, and the more we do these, the longer they're going to get. I have to watch out. Eileen, thankfully, is not limping. So that is good. She may look like an abject disaster. But if she's not limping, she's in good shape. And she appears to still be moving at full speed, which is everything we could dream of. And the more and more we do these curly Q staircase hallways, the longer they get. We're about to go back to Water Prison 2. I have to cough. I'm sorry. It just sneaks up on me. I apologize. Let's go through here. We're going to go through there. We're going to skip a cutscene. Now, when I watch people play this for the first time, they're not ready for this. Somebody's going to be waiting for us outside this door. We got to wait for Eileen to come back around. If you go the other way, Eileen takes longer. And there's Walter pointing a gun right at you. How rude. But we run right by him. If you just run straight to the door, you skip by and Eileen follows. But Walter has opened the door. He is chasing us. He is chasing us all the way down. Walter is behind Eileen, but remember, he will attack the birds as well. So this is just a run down. Got any more donations?
We do. We have a $69 donation.
Nice!
From Dad. My son video called me today. He said, Dad, did you name me Video? Thank you very much for the $69 donation. Very nice.
That's very nice of you.
Yes, very nice. We have another donation for $40 from Just Wolfman SD saying, keep an ongoing Enigma and spin that wheel.
It will be spun forever. Thank you, Wolfman. All right, so right here, not much to talk about. We're just kind of dragging Eileen down. She might be getting here really quick. These enemies are annoying. She might be moved. Oh, there she is. All right. So what we're going to do this twice in the run. We are going to bump Eileen into a knockback animation to get her stuck in a room. This is the first time. We're going to use this later for sort of an out of bounds, a soft out of bounds. Oh, Walter came around the corner. Don't shoot me. Shoot the bird. No, Walter, stop. All right. Thank you. You only shot me once. You hear Walter laughing down there? He's like, ha, 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 ha. Whatever, Walter. Whatever. That enemy will not hit you as long as you keep a good run towards the camera. That enemy will not hit you, even if it jumps at you. All right, we're gonna go down here again. We're gonna go back into an old familiar territory, but we have to go back to where our old friend Andrew DeSalvo met his demise from a very angry Walter. We've got to get his shirt and dump it in a bathtub. You know, it's stuff we have to do all the time. It's regular activity. You know, you've woken up and been like, what have I got to do today to progress in my day? Oh, take a t-shirt or take a shirt and dump it in a bathtub. Yeah, we've all been there. I know I have. All right, so I'm going to get a health drink just to be safe. I have taken a lot of damage. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and focus on that. If you go up the ladder, that'd be wonderful. There we go. All right, I am going to pick up another health drink here just to be safe. Just to be safe. There's nothing wrong with a little safety. All right. Okay. This part of the run is a little stressful. If anybody saw my last marathon run, you know that some things kind of went wrong here. And I am prepared in case that happens again. But we shall see what happens. All right, we're going to do some inventory management here. We're going to put up our commuter ticket. We're going to put up our torch. We're going to get our... we'll go over. We're going to get our rusty axe. We're going to get our handgun bullets. We're going to get our sword of obedience. We need the silver bullet and the sword of obedience to take care of the ghost of DeSalvo, who is very upset that we took his shirt and dumped it in a bathtub. Wouldn't you be? I think you would. And if you don't have a silver bullet and a sword of obedience for this, I don't know what to say. You're in for a very bad day if you do this and you don't have the sword and the silver bullet. So we've got it equipped. As soon as we go through, we're ready to shoot him with it. He'll go straight down to the ground instead of being wilder than the final boss. Scream. There it is. I love that DeSalvo. All right, so we'll get that there. Don't take that out. What are you doing? I don't know why the game did that. I think I hit another button twice. All right, so we're going to hit 2 of these little toadstool things. We get 2 for the price of 1. We'll move the way for Eileen. We just take the hit here because these things do minimal damage. I think they do like they take away something like 1/4 of a pip of damage. Oh, that's another thing. Without cheat codes, this is the first Silent Hill game that actually shows you a health bar on the screen. If you play Silent Hill 2 in PC, they have that weird cross, a med cross thing that shows up in the corner. But this is the first one that out of the box just does that. All right, we're going to take a look here at the map. Eileen should be able to go. Looking at the map, you will see that happen from time to time because when we're timing these for timed runs, pulling up the map does stop your in-game timer. All right, I'm getting nervous here. All right, I'm getting nervous. This could go wrong. But let's see. This is the riskiest part of the run. There are 6 twin victims here. We got to get through all of them and pull Eileen to the door. Here we go. As soon as they move, you can go in a diagonal and go this way. I think we're good. 4 of them came down here. Okay, we're good. Oh, boy. All right. That was much better than last time. Oh, boy. Oh, that was... My heart's about to explode. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. Got any donations, Kat?
We have one here from Alexandria Artiste with $5.05 saying, excited to support a great Canadian charity while making you get your nickel back.
Oh.
I see what you did there. Thank you.
Boy. My happiness has suddenly disappeared. I'm kidding. Thank you, Alexandria. All right, so same deal. We're just walking down the curlicue staircase. That was shorter than I thought. Oh, she did the Texas 2-step. All right, that's all right. We have to be very quick getting into this escalator because if we're not, Eileen will not get into it. She'll stay out here with Braintree. We'll see how good I am. I think she made it. Yeah, she did. Whew. All right. Yeah, that twin victim hallway. You may think I'm exaggerating or making it dramatic. I promise you, the last marathon run I did, which some of you may have seen, oh my goodness, it was a disaster. That run was so great until I got to that hallway. You can nail it in practice all you want, but then doing it here is different. All right, we're going to bump Eileen. All right, so what we're doing here, we're doing a little bit of an out of bounds. Eileen, the game wants Eileen to go into this elevator with you and get her stuck so that you can progress. Not so. We are skipping this entire area. You see, there was a pool cue on the floor there that I did not pick up. I did not pick that up. You normally have to pick that up to progress. But we're not doing that. I'm going to go over here and get this health kit just to be safe because there is nothing wrong. You see Eileen on the other side of that fence? See Eileen down there? Cynthia, you're being very rude. This is a marathon, Cynthia. See what I'm talking about? Cynthia. There we go. Got to knock her off. She does that. Her hair is like glue. All right. Hold on. I need some quiet. Hold on. I need quiet here. Sorry. Okay, there we go. We're good. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm just receiving word. We just hit 10,000 Twitch followers on the NoReset channel. That's awesome. This is I think it's my 3rd event with NoReset, and it's a pleasure to be here. I just want to let you all know. Thank you again for having me. Hold on, I need some quiet right here again. Okay, there we go. I have to hear Eileen's footsteps change, but we just hit 10,000 followers on the channel. If you haven't followed yet and you're here from the first time because I'm here, I promise you this is a great channel, a great, just everything they do here is great. I'm very much proud to be a part of this. Thank you all very, very, very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I just want to let you know that I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Do we have any more donations, Kat?
No donations at the moment, but we do have an upcoming bid war for Monster Hunter World. Choose the weapon, which is between a switch axe, a hammer, and a charge blade. So far, hammer is in the lead. Let's get those donations coming.
Bring them in. Let's go. So right here, we're just running. You know the deal. Silent Hill 4 loves stairs. It's just good stuff. You know the deal. We're just bringing Eileen. All right, here comes a donation earlier mentioned the one truth, right? So here we go. There is a room here. It is basically Silent Hill whack-a-mole. Oh, Eileen is already... Oh my gosh, Eileen is already down here. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. All right, hold on. Henry, there you go. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We got to back up. Hold on, we got to back up. I lost the lock on the one. Hold on. Come on back. Henry, what are you doing, buddy? Let me find the one. We'll do a safety strat here. That enemy stopping right there kind of screwed up the lock. All right, it's that one. I don't care if I get hit here. It's all right. Because it's still good. All right, so I don't even have time to explain this stuff. So what we're doing here, this is Silent Hill Whack-A-Mole. We have to find the one, truth, the literal one truth that, don't hit me. There we go. We have to find the literal one truth that affects all of these enemies. Ah. Boy, I kind of got some good luck, but then again, I didn't. That one truth flying up in the air kind of messed up my lock on the second one there. Good RNG, but kind of unfortunate execution. So what you can do, remember we were talking about the camera tilts earlier. If you tilt the camera, as soon as you pull up the gun, you can shoot all 4 truths on one wall. It's something that has been recently discovered. I think Andy Ryan discovered that. And you can shoot all 4 on the wall, which is wild. I never thought to do that in the years that I've run this, because that room is such a joke because of its randomness. I never thought to try tilting the camera. So, but hey, it works. But it's kind of hard to maintain the lock if you find the right one. It's not guaranteed, as you just saw. So, you know, but hey, that is still very, very, very solid RNG. So I'm happy with it. I am very thrilled with the randomness that I have gotten in this run. I'm thrilled to be able to get that, because that is not something you get every time. All right, so this is the last time. This is the very last time that we are going to go down this curly Q staircase. We are going to go into Henry's room in the past. If Eileen will come on. There's a song like that, I think. All right. Let's see. So we have to get... There's 6 memos that you pick up in here. There are 6 memos that you get in this room. We only have to pick up 5 of them. We only have to pick up 5. I don't know why. It just kind of is the way it is. The one that is closest right there to us, we don't have to get, but we have to get the 2 near the typewriter and the 1 underneath it. If you're playing this game casually, this is a big plot dump. There's a lot of storyline details that come in this area. We're going to skip all that because it's a speed run. We're trying to go fast. Vroom, vroom. So we got 5 out of our 6 memos. We can pretty much say goodbye to Eileen at this point. There is no need to continue with her. We're going to pick up a non-weapon pickaxe here and go through. Oh, that was smooth movement. Smooth movement. So we're going to go through we're going to get the big twist in this game right here. The big twist. Oh, that's a bad haunting. This whole time you had something in the back of your room this whole time. What was it? Just a dude hanging out, you know. Just a dude hanging out. He had a set of evil-looking keys in his pocket. So we're going to go to the door. We're going to get that. Boom. We're going to go out. We have finally left. We have finally left Room 302. And what does it look like out here? Is it normal? Of course not. But we can say goodbye to Eileen now. It does not really matter whether she goes with us or not. We are free from the escort mission. We can run Henry as fast as possible without worrying what Eileen does. Mostly. There are going to be some spots where she pops up again. This is just a traverse. It's basically a subway area without the subway. You're just going through apartment rooms. We have some spots that are open now, like that hole in the wall. Walter and some of our former friends. Oh, Cynthia didn't show up there. Interesting. Walter and some of our friends will randomly show up. We're going to have some patient enemies right here. Oh, I didn't get trick elbowed. I cannot believe some of this that is happening. All right, Walter's going to be in here. Let's be careful. Walter, oh my goodness. Walter did not chase us. The Silent Hill RNG gods are being very, very nice, which means you should keep donating to this marathon. I think that is the least you can do for them letting me have this this amazing set of luck.
We do have a few donations, actually.
Yeah, go for it.
We have a $30 donation from Argo Loft saying, "Love you all." Thank you, Argo. We have a $18.47 donation from G-Virus saying, "Fix the dono counter," but then comes back with another $5.83 saying, "Fix the dono counter again," which brought us to $1,337, $4.20.
Nice. I was wondering if there was like a battle going on with a donation counter to get it to a certain number, like odds and evens or something like that, because I see a lot of that.
Oh, there's been a few.
Unbelievable. So right here, if you're playing casually, you'll see the superintendent's room has six chains across it. So what you have to do on this wing of the building is interact with these empty straitjacket husks, which are meant to symbolize Walter Sullivan. The voice that you're hearing is Walter's dad not being very nice. And so every time you interact with one of those, it eliminates the chain from Sunderland's door. And, you know, standard, again, you know how we put a shirt into a bloody bathtub? You know, standard stuff here. We're just going to go get an umbilical cord. We've all been there, right? And we're going to pull it through the side of the shelf instead of in front of the shelf. Oh my gosh, this run is sharp. I'll be very interested to see what the final time is. Let's see. All right, so the bell is tolling, which means the final boss is ready for us. We have the umbilical cord. You know, everybody keeps an umbilical cord on the shelf, right? Right? I don't think so. So we got that, and that means we are ready to go to the final boss. Do you have any more donations or any kind of incentive updates, Kat?
We have one more donation here, actually, from Master Fred's 7 saying, "Eileen MVP." And we actually just got another donation that just came in as well from Ryan is not normal with the $50 saying, "May the run be not normal, but like in a good way."
Oh, it has. Just like you, Ryan. Just like you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Ryan is such a dude. He when I had the you know what, the first thing that I could taste again was peanut butter. And what did Ryan do? Send me 3 jars of peanut butter to my P.O. box. What a champ. Thank you, Ryan. All right, let's see here. All right, so we're going into the final boss fight now. So we're going to strafe into here. This is the last time we're going to see our apartment. We don't really need anything else. We've got the 2 things we need. We've got the umbilical cord. We got the Pickaxe of Despair, and hopefully Walter gives us a good fight. This run, to me, has been stellar. RNG and just overall sharpness. I didn't have any issues with the twin victim hallway. I'll be very interested to see what the final time is. Hopefully everything goes right here, because in my PB, which is 49:06, this fight didn't go exactly the way I wanted. That run should have been a sub 49, but hey, you know what? We can't always get what we want. So we're going to pick up these spears. Right now, Walter, you may see him. I know we got Mortal Kombat Armageddon coming up later on the schedule in just a few runs. You may see Walter Sullivan looking a lot like Noob Saibot right now. He's completely shrouded in darkness. He is untouchable right now. You cannot attack him. What we have to do is we have to get all of these spears out of these tombstones. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. He tried to get me. We have to stick all 8 of these spears into this this hideous overgrown figure, which is the real Walter Sullivan now. what we're being bothered by down there is a ghost. And we're going to get all these spears. Hopefully I can get Walter set up for a good fight. There is a new strategy that is... Let's see if I can get him to run like a trumpet. Hold on. Nope, I couldn't get it. I'm not good at that one. There's a new strategy that's been developed where you can try to pull out a weapon, and he'll act like he's running with a trombone. Oh, Henry, what are you doing, buddy? He'll act like he's running with a trombone in the air. He just kind of roller skates, but it saves time. So it's not only funny, but it's efficient. All right, I don't like this at all. Oh, okay. If I can get him to turn around. Okay, this might be good. This might be good. Here we go. This might be good. All right, Pickaxe of Despair. Let me... Oh, he leaned the other way. Oh, this is going to be touchy. Oh, this is going to be touchy. You can push him right here. You can push him right here. He should jump backwards. All right, I'm just going to... All right, jump backwards. Please, please, please. All right, that should be good enough. I might take a hit here, and that's all right. 1. Oh, thank God. 2. 3. Let's see if we get good RNG. Sometimes it only takes 4 of these hits. Let's see. Did we get it? Ah, all right. Time will not be coming up yet, but I'll tell you. All right. He got hit. Hold on. Time is not until it fades out, so I'll let you know. He's going to fall to the ground, and... Time. Oh, my goodness. What was our final real time?
Our real time was 1 hour, 4 minutes, and hold on, the screen hasn't went to black yet. And 44, I believe.
Nice.
It took a bit to stop the time. It's okay.
Oh,
Still
it's
very good.
It's fine. Yeah, but the AGDQ one, when the strats weren't really as developed at the time, and it took a little bit longer, and I was exhausted from all the travel. My final real time was 1:11:21. It was 1 hour, 11 minutes, 21 seconds, and nobody at the time noticed it. Nobody there noticed it. That's Walter's signification in the 21 sacraments. He's 11 of 21, and nobody picked up on it. Not even me, because everyone was just so out of it. So, all right, let's see what our final time was. Real time. Sorry, Joe, we got to skip you. What was our final time? 52:14. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty solid time. I don't know what that would be on the board, but we had some very, very good RNG. I'm trying to think of some things that may have kind of went wrong a little bit. The One Truth was a little spotty. One Truth was a little spotty. I found it early, but the one in front of the One Truth kind of stuck and wouldn't let me aim on the other one. So that was a little unfortunate, but hey, that's just how Silent Hill 4 goes. But everything else went, I think, spectacularly well. Definitely went better than my last marathon run. That is for sure. 52:14 is a pretty solid time. I had a little bit of jitters in the beginning too. I get very hyped up for these sorts of things. So I may have lost a little time in the beginning just because I was pretty excited. My hands were kind of like, oh. But I just want to say thank you all again very much for having me. I know I do a lot of speedrun stuff. NoReset is a fantastic company. They have always treated me very, very, very well. I had the pleasure of meeting DDG at DreamHack Atlanta 2019 in November before the world unfortunately kind of blew up on us. They've always treated me very well. It's always a very big honor to be a part of these events, and I look forward to be a part of them in the future. Kat, thank you for hosting. Thank you for reading all the donations. I appreciate you.
No problem.
And I will be doing what she's doing in about 24 hours. So join us for that. Thank you for everybody that has donated. Thank you for people that will donate. This is, again, a great cause. What this charity supports is something that my family has also experienced and continues to experience. So it is a cause that is near and dear to me. So I do appreciate everybody that has contributed to this and will contribute. Thank you all again. I never will feel like I can say thank you to everybody enough. So thank you, G-Virus, DDG, Kat, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Kat, you got anything else?
No, just thank you very much for doing this amazing run. Everybody keep on donating. Would love to see them. And yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.